be Giada. Giada, guys, what was one of my trainers at my start, and today I'm really grateful having you with us. So hello, Giada, and how's your day?
Hello, Gabo. I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you for asking.
Okay, that's good. We again, it's a pleasure having you here today, and today we are going to discuss a very important topic. I know that you are, one of the concerned people about it to get, feedbacks to get exactly, how it goes with, freelancers. So today, basically, it's about, rotations. So there are many claims like we are making big rotations. So how can you see that? I mean, like, what do you think about this kind of rotations we do have when it comes having freelancers coming and go and so? What do you think about that from your point of view?
Well, first, let me tell you one thing that Dreamport is actually a really great opportunity to work as a freelancer from home remotely. And I'm a one of the biggest probably believer that I like it. It's convenient to me, and I see it a great opportunity for other people. The rotation is because we are working with entire world, let's say. We have many people that are looking to operate with us, to have this opportunity to join our team.
Yeah.
Yeah, so big numbers is big opportunities. It's a lot of inquiries. So yeah, that's why we're having a really big number.
Yeah. Do you think like, setting goals are one of the reasons? I mean, like some people maybe, or some freelancers, for example, while training especially, do not have the goals. I mean, like motivations every day, like, the thing that keep them, focused and trying to pay attention to details, for example, doing things on time. So do you think like some, do not set good goals at the start?
No, that's not the case. That there is no goals. There is a goals. There is expectations. There is opportunity. There is big opportunities.
Okay.
The problem is that why the people coming and going. It's because their expectation is completely different from what we can offer them.
Okay.
So if I can say they're expecting to just join for an hour or two, pretend their work, unfortunately to say that,
Yeah.
and earn some money.
Yeah.
And that's not the case.
It's about a really interesting point. I was already documented. It's about, people are not ready for full day, possession, full day, commitment, let's say. I mean, like, I was mentioned many times that experienced agents not operating this, number of hours per day. I mean, like, they are only operating like few number of hours because basically they can achieve weekly and monthly targets. So, working hours at the start, or let's say how many hours you will be operating will be really so important for improvement. So I believe like this is a reason, good point. And also, one more thing, why Dreamport always, searching for people from your point of view as well? I mean, like some people again go and, leave. So there is a very common question, about why Dreamport always looking for new people to be hiring.
Yeah, I can to comment about the full working day. It is very crucial for a travel manager to work 8 hours because sometimes it takes one client to get it to actually purchase a ticket. It takes not just hours, but days and weeks to work with it. So if
Yeah.
you only work 1 or 2 hours a day and that client wants to speak to you multiple times a day, you'll not be able to reach to that point for that client to buy from you. So how a travel manager is expecting to work a couple of hours a day and earning and making some money to get the commissions at the end of the month. So that's why it is very important to work 8 hours a day, because first of all, it's to gain the client database, to get more clients. And first of all, for that client, that customer, that traveler that is looking to purchase the ticket, it's to be able to reach you, to ask you that question about why Dreamport is like it's big numbers and a lot of hiring. It's because unfortunately not many are reaching to that level where they can earn good commissions,
Yeah.
it's we are left with very little people, because that's why it's a big turnaround, because it's a really wrong expectation from their part. So they're expecting a lot from us and very little to give back. And
Yeah.
that's not one of this that's not one of the cases, like one of these opportunities that we offer in Dreamport.
Yeah, I believe like we are sharing this on day one when it comes to the onboarding session. I mean, like onboarding people already sharing this with
Absolutely.
freelancers, like, what's expected and what about the commission scheme and so. Because, for example, we are getting a comment here, and this is the next point about the why, or what are the reasons people leaving Dreamport. I mean, like, of course, some people are here for years and years, but the point simply about the freelancers when they are joining recently, why some leaving, the reasons behind this. I can, see some comment, for example, from Mark. It's about, I started the training and after a week, I felt like modern day slavery. I quit. So such comment, what do you think about the reasons people leaving?
Again, when the first week, especially in the first week of training, it's a lot of hands-on for the users for the travel managers that they are for. Well, let's call them users because they're not travel managers yet in the first week. There is a lot of work as to know the industry itself, to understand why it's not about just like they cannot just join from the first day and be able to sell a ticket. It's impossible, and I can tell you from personal experience when I started this journey. So it's not as easy as it seems. So they're having a wrong expectation, a wrong understanding of what well, it's so easy as it is. No, it is a lot of training. It is a lot of hands-on practice, and we have a really, really good training. Amazing training that we are providing to the users to train to become the best, because out of the second week of training they can already work with real clients and commissions.
Yeah.
So that's why the first week should say why they're calling it slavery, because we are very strict about it. We need them to complete all the tasks. We need them to practice as much as they can, because when they're coming onto the sales floor out of week 2, they're ready to be able somehow to communicate with someone, to be able to say the right thing, to be able to have basic knowledge of the industry. They have to have it. So we only try to teach them as much as we can, and unfortunately, if someone is there, it's not ready to learn, they call it slavery.
Yeah, completely agree with you. Also, you as a trainer, of course, you know that we on day one as well, we are presenting, the plan of the training and expectations, what to do, what to avoid, don't do, and so. So I believe like it's all clear, or it's all clarifying on day one, like, onboarding when it comes to commission, when it comes to, expectations, and we as a trainers when it comes to what to do, what you don't have to do. I mean, like, how you can pass training well, what's the purpose of training, how it goes, and same time, about the schedule itself, expectations, all of that. So I believe like one of the reasons I got myself about people leaving, it's about the side talks. I'm not sure what you think about that. Like side talks, like some negative comments, for example, about the let's say X1s, who are used to operate here, but it doesn't work well with them. So I felt like they are spreading negativity about that. What do you think about that?
Well, unfortunately, there is a lot of negativity. It's because if someone did not reach the goal or did not get out of this journey what they want, to the expectations they want, they're just spreading out the negativity on social media, and that's unfortunate. But we have hundreds and thousands of travel managers that are working with the company, and are happy. They're here for not just a day or a week or two, they're here for years. And it is a hard work. and it is a dedication to get to the level where you can get your own client database. Unfortunately, they're not new users that don't come here and get. Here we go. You have your own client database and you're already working with existing clients. Unfortunately, we cannot do that. They have to gain that. And by gaining that, they need to work hard. And unfortunately, the ones that don't want to work hard, they're the ones that quit, get deactivated, or whatever reasons they're having, and then they're spreading out the negativity just because something they did not like.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, how long you have been here?
Going on 7 years, over 6 years.
Well, it's three for me. So yeah. Okay. So there is a comment also from Asura. It's about Dreamport is a scam, and another comment like about wasting 3 months with training and so I'm not getting any money. So it's about scam. It's about spending lots of time like that. What do you think about that? Are we scam?
Well, if it would be a scam, I wouldn't be sitting here right now, and I wouldn't be training you when I've trained you when you started, or being your mentor for the last 3 years when you start with us. So being an agent myself, well, a travel manager myself, back in the day, 6 years ago, I've done 2 years of being an agent. So I didn't do it a week or two. So I've done it 2 years, and then 4 years I've been in a training department, and I'm happy where I am, and I'm happy doing my work and mentoring and being helpful. Hopefully I'm helpful always to everyone.
Always, yes.
Regarding 3 months training and no earning, that's a lie, because out of the second week of joining Dreamport, I can already work with real clients and I can already make money. And we have real facts and we have real figures. We have real travel managers that do that. So that's unfortunately, again, it's one of those bad apples spreading, the bad thing and on the social media, that it's not true. Yeah.
Yeah.
3 months.
I mentioned many times that all of us started as independent travel manager. I mean, like I know that everyone, even the advisors we are working with, I do believe like everyone here started as independent travel manager. So if you can do it, if I can do it, if in Cabo, one of the best I had just interview, he's getting about 5.5K, per month as a commission. And he's doing great. He's selling additional products. He's selling tickets. He's building really good connections with clients. So I believe like if anyone can do it, so there is big opportunity for everyone to do it. So we do have also another comment. It's about the Hassan. I do believe it's about that we are exploiting the hard work of people to gain profits, and we are taking all profit and we are giving really change as commission. What do you think about that?
Well, first of all, we have been, as a company, we have been really transparent from day one of anyone joining Dreamport on how much are they going to earn commission when they're starting. So I don't see where are we exploiting anyone, because at the end of the day, they're doing their gross profit, they're earning commission out of that. And as you said, we have many travel managers that have been with us for years. And they know they don't want to go anywhere just because it's one of the positions where the earning is unlimited. Like the sky is the limit. Like it's a question I've been asked many times when I'm doing the trainings, is what is the limit that anyone can earn? It's unlimited. Yeah. So as much as you work, as much as you can take, by all means, we're only happy to assist you.
Yeah, in Cabo 5.5, we all want to work within Cabo, So it's about, some good commission. And at the same time, we do have another, some comments like, fake identities about the nicknames. And also another comment about, that Dreamport never pay and we are disappearing. We are blocking people after that. So fake identities and we are never paying, disappearing. And so what do you think about both?
Well, the nicknames, it is one of the reasons we're using the nickname is to be unique within the company. So, for example, I'm Giada. I am, I've got a last name, Giada Nazar. It's my nickname. And I'm the only one that's Giada Nazar that everyone knows me in the company. When I was a travel manager myself, I had just one name and I was unique to the entire company, because when the customer was calling me, they knew it's a nickname. They know it's not our real name. It's because it's only one person with this name in the company. So there is no questions about that. It can make a mistake. No one can make a mistake to transferring my client to me. So that's why we're using the nickname. Another reason is because we can have many people with the same first name, with the same last name, and what a big confusion can it be for a client to trying to reach to that specific travel manager. So that is the main reason that why we're using the nicknames. If the user, the travel manager, is in a really good relationship with the customer, by all means they can even say their real name, because it's not a strict rule not to give your name to your client. But the preference is obviously to use the nickname because it is unique to the entire company.
Yeah. Okay.
The next comment that you said, we
About, we never pay and we are disappearing. We are blocking people to not pay.
Well,
and
one thing I wanted to say, well, I'm here for 6 years, so if I wouldn't get paid, I wouldn't be here because I would be looking for somewhere else to work who does get paid. But we are getting paid. We are earning our commissions because we're working for our commissions. Every single worker in the company is working on the commission base. So regarding of the department, so we are working to get that, and the hard work, it gets paid off. So I'm not sure where the people are getting that. Only those people that does not get paid, who does not work at all.
Yeah. Okay. So, last two things. Firstly, what is your advice for people or for the freelancers? According to your experience, what do you advise them? How it can be working better, how they can achieve good goals being here.
My advice is, keep your head down, learn when you are taught, and keep working hard, because yes, it is a freelance job. It's not the base salary. It's no one is paying you that. Yes, it is what it is. But they always going back to your clients, always following up, always calling, always trying, always having that conversation. Be yourself, enjoy what you're doing, and trust me, everyone can get there, to be able to have their client database, to start earning money, to start earning commissions, because that's all it is. Hard work.
Yes,
And perseverance.
I do agree 100%. Hard work always paying off, paying attention to details, being committed, setting your goals, trying to pay attention to details, like what about the commission scheme, how it works.
Absolutely.
Yeah, about the introduction day, about, to adapt, because, life is not fair. This is what I'm saying. I mean, like, you have to work hard, you have to show up, you have to always do your best, because if someone like me can do it, if you can do it, get it. Anyone here did good things, achieved some good goals, promoting, and so if anyone can do it, anyone can do it. If me, you, and Cabo, everyone here do it, anyone else can do it. Yes.
Absolutely.
Last question. It's about some question. If you do remember, do you remember your first commission? I mean, like, how much?
I can tell you my journey a little bit quickly from when I started. So I've done the training back then. I work from the office. I started in our Kyiv office. I've done 2 weeks training like everybody else. Then when I go to the sales floor, I could not sell a ticket for 2 weeks. And me with 20 years experience in sales in my background, I could not sell a ticket. And I was thinking, why can I not sell one ticket? Unfortunately, I was really focused on, saying the right thing, searching the tickets. So I was really blocked and I wasn't enjoying what I was doing. And I realized that if I'm going to just follow word by word the manual that we were taught, then I'm not going to be able to relax. So I was following the manual. I was following but not word by word. So I was saying the same thing, but in my own wording. and I start to enjoy talking to people, actually having a simple human conversation. And that's when the clients start trusting me, and they start buying from me. I still remember my first client. It was a author of a kids book. So she
Yeah.
purchased the ticket. My first month, I had a gross profit of $630. So
Yeah.
I received the commission out of that. So it was very little at the end of
Yeah.
the month. But then in the next 3 months, I was the top 3 sellers in my group. So
Wow.
I wasn't on the bottom, but sometimes I was on the top, sometimes I was on second, third, but I was doing okay, and I was happy about it. Unfortunately, we got the COVID, and the rest of it was a history. So,
Yeah.
and then that's when the Dreamport started.
My first month I made about the 5K GB, on this time. And
Fantastic.
yeah, yeah, you were my trainer, So on this time, I do remember well, my first sale was a client. She hung up the call for about 9 days, So I made it on the day, the late of 9, let's say the day number 10, So after 9 days of proper follow-up every day, she told me, I'm busy right now. We hung up the call. But proper follow-up, I didn't give up because the client keep replying to me. Maybe she's busy today. I'm making only proper follow-up, professional one, not rushing, not trying to, call much. It's only, about the proper follow-up, the professional part here. And then when she was ready, I was ready myself as well, And according to that, I made my first sale. It was about, some really good GP, and she recommended her friend to me. After 2 days, I made my second sale. By the end of the month, it was about 5K GB, and I got 1,030 USD as commission on my first month, So it was amazing for me because, it means some
You
good
did
money.
better than I did.
No, 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 my second month I made only 40, 40 USD as GP, My third month I made about the 90, but my fourth month I made amazing. I believe like it was about 11K or so, so
Oh,
I did amazing on my fourth month, yes. Uh, Point about never giving up and promotion
that's
part as
exactly
well.
right.
I mean, like, if you do remember, how long did it take to be promoting to be a trainer one day?
Well, I worked for 2 years as an agent, and I wasn't looking to giving up, but my family situation a little bit changed. So
Yeah,
kids screaming in the background and all of that. So talking to a client, and there wasn't really what I was looking for. So at the time, I spoke to my advisor. She's still in the company. She's amazing, Joy. She works in
yeah,
SME. So she said, I asked to be a supervisor. She said, yes, you can do it. I can get you to, I can like speak to her senior.
yeah,
But she said it is, I'm not sure, because we are friends as well. So she said it
yeah.
might not be what you're
So
looking for.
it's not fake
So
identity,
she,
and it's not about people don't know each other and so, right?
sorry?
It's not about the fake identity and people didn't connect together. People didn't know each other,
No. No, we meet outside of work. We still, to this day, 6 years later, I still meet with my teammates, with my colleagues, with my ex-advisor, with our
Yeah,
senior advisor. That we still meet each other. We still know personally. We go for a coffee and for the dinner, so we know everyone. But just to get to how I became a trainer, she suggested me because Dreamport was just on the first legs of the journey. She said maybe you wanted to be trainers. Like, well, why not? And at the
yeah,
time, it was just me and my colleague Neville. So he started from Rick's office, and I started from Kiev remotely. And that's
yeah.
how the Dreamport started. Slowly, 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 we became really, really big.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. After 6 months, I do believe, after 6 months, I started as independent travel manager. After 6 months, training assistant, and then
Yeah.
after 2 months, I started my first group. I believe, like my first session was with you, if you do remember as well. You were the trainer, I
I've
was
done so many
assistant.
sessions, so I don't
Yeah,
remember
when
everyone.
you told me it's not called eligibility, it's called eligibility, and so do you remember that as well? I'm, I'm
And
making the link about it. So yes, so I believe like Dreamport, according to your experience, we replied about some concerns which is shared on social media. We are just trying, guys, to show you how it goes from real experiences. I mean, like some comments are here and there. We do, respect. We do appreciate your feedback always. We are looking forward for improvement all the time. Point simple, we are sharing our, point of view about how it goes. If there is any negativity or anything we can talk about, we will be discussing as we usually do. If there is any kind of help we can do to assist everyone to do great things, we are always there to do. And same time, mentality, hard work, setting your goals, be committed, all of that it's needed. And finally, I want to thank you, Giada, so much being here today, sharing your experience. And we took some of your out of your time. I know that you are trying to make lots of reports, every day. But we are here today trying to assist people as well. Thank you so much, and
No
see you
problem.
next time.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much for having me. And I hope
Thank
everyone will be more happy on social media.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
I'd like to summarize the main idea. The freelance opportunity is about, building your own business and travel. You gain knowledge, you are provided training free of a charge, and most importantly, you are giving leads to operate with. So you don't have to start completely on your own. Of course, like any business, it requires time and effort about a full working day in the beginning. It's a bit like, opening a small cafe. At first, you spend the whole day there, welcoming customers, checking supplies, make sure everything running, smoothly. And it takes time and effort, right? But after a while, you are getting regular clients who are, recommending you, liking you, getting back to you. So you don't need to be there every single hour. So to build your own loyal list, let's say about clients, it needs time, and then you will be able to reduce the number of hours you are spending, and you will be keep the business running steadily. So it's important to see, this and taking it seriously. So not about, something like going easy or quick, but as a chance to gradually create something on your own without making any financial investment. Like it will be about, free training, it will be about leads to work on, and by time, it will be good investment. So sounds good, then try it. And if you are not ready, guys, for that, it's fine. So that's the message we really wanted to highlight. And please feel free to, subscribe to get more insights and also about what's behind the scenes and Dreamport. Thank you, everyone, and see you.